I took a 3-hour nap every day and expected my husband to look after the kids and only wake me up for emergencies. I'm a baker who starts at 2 a.m. making wedding cakes and custom desserts for high-end clients. I'm the sole provider for our family, while my husband Dave stays home with our 8-year-old Maya and 6-year-old Tyler. After working since the crack of dawn, I'd crash from 3 to 8 p.m. to recharge. Dave seemed thrilled about being a stay-at-home dad at first. No more commute, no boss breathing down his neck, just hanging with the kids. The plan was simple. He handles everything during my sleep window. Only wake me for real emergencies. For the first month, it was perfect. I'd come home exhausted, flour in my hair, smelling like vanilla and espresso. Dave would give me a quick update, I'd crash upstairs and wake up refreshed for family dinner and bedtime routines. Then the emergencies started. First wake-up call. Maya can't find her favorite purple crayon and she's refusing to do homework. I stumbled downstairs to find her coloring happily with a blue one instead. Second, Tyler wants the dinosaur chicken nuggets, but we only have regular ones. I pointed to the freezer where 3 boxes of dino nuggets sat untouched. Third, the washing machine is making a weird noise. It was the normal end of cycle beat. Each time I'd explain that these weren't emergencies. Real emergencies meant blood, broken bones, fires, or actual danger. Dave would nod and promise to do better, but the wake-ups kept coming. Maya's friend called for a play date. Tyler spilled juice on the carpet. The delivery guy needs a signature. I can't find the TV remote. I was getting maybe 2 hours of actual sleep instead of 5. My work was suffering. I'd burned 3 batches of macarons and accidentally put salt instead of sugar in a wedding cake batter. My boss was not happy. Last Tuesday was my breaking point. I'd been up since 1:30 a.m. working on a massive order for a corporate event. I came home dead on my feet and passed out the second my head hit the pillow. At 4:15 p.m., Dave burst through the bedroom door shouting, "Emergency! Huge emergency!" My heart stopped. I bolted upright, thinking one of the kids was seriously hurt. I ran downstairs in my pajamas, adrenaline pumping, ready for the worst. Both kids were sitting peacefully at the kitchen table doing coloring books. Maya was humming softly. Tyler was carefully staying inside the lines of a butterfly. Our house was completely quiet and normal. "Where's the emergency?" I demanded, scanning for blood or broken furniture. Dave held up his phone with a panicked expression. "My phone died and I can't find the charger anywhere. What if there's a real emergency and I can't call 911? I stared at him in complete disbelief. "Dave, there are 3 other phone chargers in this house, plus the landline, plus Maya's tablet can make emergency calls. But I looked everywhere for like 10 minutes and couldn't find them." That's when Maya piped up without looking up from her coloring. "Daddy, you didn't look anywhere. You just sat on the couch playing games on your dead phone until it turned off, and you got scared." Tyler nodded enthusiastically. "Yeah, and yesterday when you said the washing machine was broken, you just didn't want to move the wet clothes because you were watching TV." The room went dead silent. Dave's face turned bright red as both kids continued coloring like they hadn't just exposed his entire scheme. My jaw dropped. "You woke me up for this?" Tyler giggled. "Daddy says grown-up stuff is too hard, and that's why mommy has to do everything important." I looked at Dave, who was now studying the floor like it contained the secrets of the universe. "Is that true? Have you been making up emergencies because you don't want to handle basic parenting tasks?" Dave mumbled something about how I was better at this stuff and he didn't want to mess up. That's when it clicked. Dave wasn't overwhelmed or anxious about the kids' safety. He was just lazy. He'd rather wake me up than figure out simple problems himself. The man who promised to be a full partner in parenting was treating me like his personal problem solver while I worked my ass off to pay all our bills. "Dave," I said slowly, "I found 3 phone chargers in under 30 seconds. They were in the same places they've been for 2 years." The conversation that followed wasn't pretty. Turns out Dave had been waking me up for every minor inconvenience because it was easier than actually parenting. He admitted he spent most of the day on his phone or watching Netflix while the kids entertained themselves. We're working on new arrangements now, but honestly, I'm questioning whether I married a partner or just acquired a 3rd child.